Shalom Uvracha. So Mazal Tov, you just got engaged, you finally found the partner. You should merit to build a bayit in Israel. Someone asked me, they heard there's some schooler, a really good idea that'll help you spiritually if you give a present or pay to the Shadchan who organized the match. Demei Shadchanut, to pay the matchmaker. And they asked me, is there any basis in this idea that there's a schooler to pay the matchmaker? Well, the answer is yes and no. The answer is no, it's not a schooler to pay the matchmaker. It's a halacha. It's found in the Shulchan Aruch in Choshen Mishpat, in chapter 185, Lo Teleh, that a person who works to make a match has a halachic status of someone who worked for you. And they're allowed, and you are obligated to pay them. There is an exception to this rule, that if they, before they work on finding the shidduch, they say to you, I'm doing this just as your friend, I don't want to get any payment, it's all for nothing, then a person is not obligated to pay them. But someone who made a match and worked on making the match deserves to be paid. Now, what about if several people worked on the match? Well, first of all, we can say clearly, your mother doesn't have to get paid, even though she worked very hard all these years to marry you off and did spread the word that you're a single person to every single person she knows at every opportunity. And even if one of those in the end found the match, she doesn't get paid for that, neither does your father. However, other people who worked, certainly people who do this as a way to finance themselves as a living, matchmakers deserve to be paid. But also other people, friends who thought of you, also need to be paid. If your friends set you up, they need to be paid as a matchmaker. Also, websites, internet sites that make matches, even if they advertise that their website is for free, what they need probably is that the use of the website is for free. But after you make the match, you should know that they spend an awful lot of money to keep an internet site up and to run it and to help people find their matches through it. And you're obligated to pay them. Who has to pay? Well, even though it's the young bride and groom who benefit from it, the obligation probably falls on their parents to pay. But that depends on where they are in life and who is financially supporting them. But someone from the bride and someone from the groom's family, both of them have to pay. How much do they have to pay? Well, that's a very interesting question. Different rabbis set different amounts. But when you're thinking about how much you pay for the band at the wedding, you should think that the only reason there is a wedding is because someone went to the trouble to make the shidduch, and they certainly deserve to be paid as much as the band at the wedding, if not more. So we've learned today that paying for the Shadchan is not a schooler, it's a halacha. We should merit to make many more matches in Am Yisrael and build many faithful houses. Mazel tov, mazel tov.